did that, but for me, he had a better choice in playing a natural fullback in that position instead of playing a centre half. We can criticize that, but 90% of the time, he's picking the best team on the day to win games. And these players don't deliver. It's not his fault. The problem at Arsenal at the moment is player quality. This is not coaching problem or no, it's player quality. We have to accept the fact that our players are not matured enough. They are not as good as we are rating them. It's hard to take, but that's just a fact. This is not Arteta is not a fraud. He's one of the best young managers you can find in the market at the moment. It's one of the best young managers. I'm not here to patronize or to pander to Arteta, but for me to say the truth objectively, it's easy to scapegoat Arteta in this period. Very, very easy. The players have not been pulling their weight. It's not Arteta's fault. It is not Arteta's fault. Oh, he signed card. Welcome back to the present. If you're just joining for the first time, be kind enough to strike a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe and do not forget to turn on your notification bell. Very interesting topic to discuss. Is Arteta a fraud? Why should we even go that far? Arteta is not a fraud. I get it. This is a time for him to actually make himself relevant and trend. He only comes out with this nonsense when Arsenal are going through a bad patch. You know what I'm talking about? Troops. Yes, you know what I'm talking about. Well, Arteta is our own version of Brendan Rodgers. Can we just it's not his fault. People give him the notoriety that he doesn't deserve. We can all complain about the problems at Arsenal. I get it. A lot of us were optimistic of us competing for the league this season. But if you look at what we are facing, is not management or coaching problem. It's player quality. It's player quality. Klopp, Pep, these are not magicians. They are not miles better than Arteta. It's player quality. If you had the right quality of players, we'll be doing better. Arteta doesn't stop Saka or Martinelli for being prolific. We've seen them miss some good edge chances this season. Is that Arteta's fault? Arteta's mantle or mandate is to pick the best team for matches, and 90% of the time he has done that. It's not for the players on the pitch to do their thing. Now, can he bring in substitution to influence the games, provided he has the right players on the bench? Let's stop trying to scapegoat Arteta all the time, because it's easier to make headlines by scapegoating or maligning or deriding the manager. Arteta has not done much wrong. I'm not saying we cannot criticize him with decision making, especially when instead of playing a fullback, he's playing Kivio as a fullback. I get why he did that, but for me, he had a better choice in playing a natural fullback in that position instead of playing a centre half. We can criticize that, but 90% of the time, he's picking the best team on the day to win games. And these players don't deliver. It's not his fault. The problem at Arsenal at the moment is player quality. This is not coaching problem or management no, it's player quality. We have to accept the fact that our players are not matured enough. They are not as good as we are rating them. It's hard to take, but that's just a fact. This is not Arteta is not a fraud. He's one of the best young managers you can find in the market at the moment. It's one of the best young managers. I'm not here to patronize or to pander to Arteta, but for me to say the truth objectively, it's easy to scapegoat Arteta in this period. Very, very easy. The players have not been pulling their weight. It's not Arteta's fault. It is not Arteta's fault. Oh, he signed Kai. Oh, he signed Fabio Vieira. Kai has saved our bacon in the last few weeks. Fabio Vieira is injured. Is it his fault? Like, is Fabio Vieira a disaster? Can we just stop nitpicking and finding a way to push certain agendas? No. Has Saka be delivering? Has Martinelli be delivering? Jesus in the last few weeks? I'm not saying these are bad players, but somehow they've dropped in their form, and that is not Arteta's fault. If you had better on the bench, I'm sure Arteta will replace them with better on the bench or in the squad, but he doesn't have that. So why is that Arteta's fault? It's just player quality. Let's be sensible. Even though we want to criticize the team, let's do it objectively and sensibly. Not just open your mouth and say anything that you think, if you say it, can rile up the fan base. Because unfortunately, most of these fans are just, yes, most of you can't think for yourself. You're being misled. You're being gaslit. That's just a fact. So Arteta is not a fraud. He is not a Brendan Rodgers. It's just player quality. I will understand if you have the quality of players and they see fumbling, then you can call him out. But as of right now, look at the quality in the team and the experience in the team. Like, does he match Man City and Liverpool? If you look at it right now, at the beginning of the season, I thought we had better quality, right? Because I was expecting Saka to kick on, Martinelli to kick on, Timber to be available, Takero, Tomiyasu should not have so much injury. I expect Partey to be injured, but not this much. But things have changed. Partey has been out of the team for how long? Takero, Tomiyasu in and out, Timber out for the season. So you have to understand that these are things that are affecting the progressiveness and us fighting for the title. It's player quality. So it's not Arteta's fault. Let's stop it. Because if you had Timber and Partey, some of these losses will have been wins. Some of these draws have been wins. And that's just on fact. If you had a better player instead of Eddie, the result have been different. So it's not Arteta's fault, it's player quality. And if you disagree, let me know in the comment section why you think it's Arteta's fault or not player quality. Let me know. If you think Pep and Klopp are magicians, prove it to me in the comment section. Don't forget to strike a like on the video. Very, very important. Subscribe if you're here to subscribe. Very, very important. And make sure you turn on the notification bell. And I'll see you guys on the other side. Bye for now.